Good afternoon, YouTube family. South Texas Prepper here. Today's Tuesday, September 27th, 2022. Guys, I want to apologize for last couple of days ago. I made a video on my other channel and I got cut off, and I was supposed to do a part two to that video. I just never got a chance. Wanted to find out what's going on with my phone, that it, it, it keeps shutting off when I'm making videos. I think it was probably because, it's probably because I think I had my Bluetooth on, and I noticed that it's done that before. When I thought back on it, that my video would cut off. Hopefully, it won't do that again. So just want to recap real quick what I was saying. This was, by the way, on my backup channel. I think this video should be able to post on my main channel. Um, my backup channel, by the way, guys, is South Texas Prepper 2. My old channel used to be Martinez Country Home, and I had also a backup channel of that because I had picked up several strikes spaced out, but um, yeah, I had been, YouTube had hit me before and removed my videos, or uh, not let me post any videos. So what I was saying, guys, was that all this what's going on with the economy, and that's another thing. Since I made that last video, or the economic situation has gotten worse, and is finally starting to show signs of all the things that we've been talking about before for many years. Several financial channels, several preppers. uh, I know I've been talking about this for as long as I've been on making videos on YouTube, and I've shared on social media before. I've prepared for what's going on right now in the financial world. That was the reason why I started to prep, um, because of I felt that we were gonna have an economic collapse. Now, what I was saying on my last video was that all these all these wars that are going on right now, all these conflicts are related directly to the economy. Either because these nations are trying to hide the what they've done with their central banks to the people, and so now they're just, they're basically covering it up. And also because uh, it's time for another system, and they're going to try and get rid of as many people as possible, and one of the best way to do it, guys, is through war. uh, and I'm not talking about like localized conflicts. I'm talking about like total war. And already in like the Ukraine, um, we've been having total war, in what I like to call mainstream nations, right? Big nations. That's been a very long time. I think the last time that I can really, off the top of my head, where we had two kind of on par nations go to war with each other, big nations, was when Great Britain went to war with Argentina in the Falkland War. Even though it was kind of short, but anyway, guys, what I was saying is that these things are related, and what one thing is not really causing the other. And like, people think that the economies are hurting because of the war, but really the war is happening because of the economy. That's what's going on. And there's so much information. There's so many things that are going on behind the scenes that we don't know about, that's not being reported, that it's kind of hard to explain to people, or to prove what we're speculating here, that these things are being done on purpose. To me, they're being done on purpose. uh, it's been done for hundreds of years, maybe even thousands of years. The same people ruling this world are still in charge, and they come out with all these things just to, when they're done with one way of looting the people, enslaving the people. They'll come out with a new system to keep it going. So that's what we're going through right now. Um, so that being said, here in my area in South Texas, um, like I was saying before, the grocery stores, a lot of the grocery stores and a lot of the dollar stores, right, like Dollar General, which is I think pretty much the only dollar store I go to. Um, well, that's a lie. I do like to go to the Dollar Tree and the 99-cent store to get some of my some of my medical preps, like like triple antibiotics, uh, stuff like that, peroxide, little things like that, band-aids, bandages, whatever. But those, a lot of the grocery stores and a lot of the Dollar Generals that I've seen have been not as stocked as they usually are. Uh, and the prices are ridiculous, guys. The one that stands out the most is like the chicken, chicken thighs, chicken legs, drumsticks. They're usually like a pack of like maybe 10 thighs used to be like five something, four something, for the pack, and they've basically doubled in price. Now those same packages, um, they come in that yellow styrofoam. For those of y'all that go to HEB and shop, buy chicken, like the drumsticks and the thighs, or even maybe the breast, y'all know which ones I'm talking about. They're like about this wide, and and you have about 10, maybe 10 thighs or so. Those are already up to like $8 and $9, right? When it used to be $4 and $5, so they basically doubled in price. Um, a lot of things have obviously gone up, guys. But for the most part, some of the staples are the same. Flour and the rice, the big bags of rice are still the same price for right now. So I always tell people, encourage my family to buy those 25-pound bags of rice and 25-pound bags of flour. That's what I do. You know. Um, Also, guys, from what I see, before I forget, gasoline here, where I put it at the Murphy, it's at 2.92. It's been like that, and it's usually a few cents less than around town. Around town right now, guys, the here in San Antonio, the price of gas is about 2.97 a gallon, ballpark. Most of the ones that I see are around that range. And of course, as you go out of town toward the outskirts, the prices start going up a little bit. But so far, uh, even though the economy is doing bad, at least for these, for the financial system, right? Um, Things look pretty, normal. Okay, quote unquote, they look normal. There's still grocery stores are still stocked. Um, I haven't seen anything crazy. Just like I said, it's been not as stocked as like I've seen before, especially with the canned goods. Um, so um, I see a lot of homeless people. I know a lot of people. For a lot of people, they are already going through an SHTF situation. So um, there's people going through some bad times already. Some people cannot afford housing. I mean, housing is ridiculous. I was fortunate enough to move into my home many years ago in the country with land, with some land. So uh, uh, I'm I can't complain. But I prepared these. I set myself up and my family because I was prepared, guys. So, and I, like many of y'all have been preparing for years, and so that's why we do what we do. I wanted to also mention I just saw a video from Alaska Prepper, and I'll leave his video in the link. I'm sure many of y'all watch his video, but he's talking about what's going on in Florida. How there's basically the people are cleaning out the stores, trying to get as much as they can before the hurricane hits. I think it's Hurricane Ian. I think that's what they named it. And so he's pretty much saying how these people that do not prepare, they go out at the last minute and try to like get everything at one time. Whereas People that prepare, uh, like us, we do it slowly through the day, through the weeks, throughout the year. um, and that's the way I do it. Usually, I might go to the store for something that it's not food related, but when I leave that store, I'll have maybe like 4 or 5 cans in my hand. It's just a habit, and I just put it on my rotation in my pantry, and I just rotate it out little by little as needed. So that's the way to do it, guys. Here in South Texas, like I said, guys, you wouldn't think anything really unless you know. Guys, I follow Market Watch. I follow Gregory Manarino, uh, mainly. I like to watch Rethinking the Dollar, Economic Ninja. Uh, there's another guy, Nobody Special Finance. I think that's his name. He's awesome. Maneko 64. A lot of great channels, a lot of great content creators there, and unless you're watching those kinds of channels, you really wouldn't know what's going on behind in the background. Another one, of course, is Prepper Now, Preparedness Now. He things with war and with the financials. He's pretty good at analyzing and putting it out there in a way we understand. Um, but I'm gonna leave that link for Alaska Prepper. He did a pretty good video, and I'll leave some other ones. I just wanted to make this video, guys, just to because I'm back. My channel should be back, and I just wanted to put something out there. Um, Before I forget, right now, many of y'all know this, but in the background, the global economy, not just United States, but especially like in Europe, the currencies are falling, guys. They're falling fast. The stock market, I don't really pay much attention to the stock market, only as far as to see, because that is a result of other things. But the main thing is the $10 treasury bond here in the United States. That that treasury bond has gone up. It's almost at $4. It's up to 3.94 last I checked this morning, and that's not good. So as that treasury bond goes up, it makes it harder to service the debt. It's basically, dollars are the dollar supply is shrinking. So anyway, guys, just wanted to get back here and make a video and talk to y'all, and have a little conversation with y'all, see how y'all are doing. So that's what's going on right now, guys. The global economy is doing very badly right now behind the scenes, and there's a lot of things going on right now that uh, they're trying to hide that. So anyway, I'll leave relevant links in the description. Okay. Hope you have a great day. Y'all take care of each other and love each other out there, because that's what we're here for. God bless.